Hello and welcome back to the Bump Out Podcast. My name is Hayden Short and I'm joined by my best mate, Adrian Messner. Are you ready for our Origin 2 special, Mez?
Mate, I'm pumped up.
Ready
Pumped
to
up.
go.
I've had a miraculous comeback actually as well.
You have?
So a couple of days ago, I was quite unwell, quite congested, as the listeners would have heard.
They would
mate.
have heard.
But I think, Queensland just need to really take note.
Yep.
And I'll show you how to bounce back. So
Big time.
follow
They're
me,
going to
mate.
need a big bounce back in Perth.
Big time, mate. Yeah, very pumped up, bro.
Yep.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I feel pretty good. I like that you messaged today and you're like, we got to get this Origin 2 special out. And I was like, already?
Yep.
Already? I was like, what do you
Already.
mean? He said, yeah, the teams are probably going to drop Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. And you know what? We're going to get in before the leaks start coming in. Normally, like
Yes.
Saturday morning, you start getting a leak. Oh, this person's made it. This person's made it. Mate,
Yeah.
I don't want to know anything. I
Exactly right.
want to get you some content.
We're gonna
right
go
now. We're
straight
going to
in.
get in early.
Yes. This Origin 2 special is brought to you by the Caxton Street Brewing Co. If you head to our Instagram, we're giving away 2 double passes to the Ultimate State of Origin 2 watch party at the Caxton Street Brewing Co. in Queensland. Mez, what do they get?
From 7 to 9 p.m., you
Yep.
can get unlimited wings,
Yep.
house brewed tap or packaged beer, house wines, and non-alcoholic beverages, mate.
Yes. So if you want to win, head to our Instagram, follow us, bumpout.podcast, like this post, tag a friend you'd take with you. It's that simple.
Exactly, mate. Your game day crew.
That's
Who
it.
are you going to bring?
Exactly. The winner will be announced on Sunday, the 15th of June, about 6:30 on our Instagram Live. I think we'll do that because it's after the last game.
Last game, yeah.
So you have time just in case you don't win. You can still go.
You can.
Tickets are $59,
That's right.
including the booking fee.
That's
including
exactly
the
right,
booking
mate.
fee. So why wouldn't you go? If we're up there, we definitely would go. We do have other commitments.
Yeah.
So we can't make it there, but we're going to look at it for game 3 as well. I know it's in Sydney, but
Logistically, it may work out, but mate,
Yeah.
you never know. Never
Yeah.
say never.
exactly right. Mez, let's go to New South Wales first. I think we keep the same routine.
Same
the
routine.
Same schedule as
Same
last time.
schedule, yeah.
I really liked Origin 1. Okay. So I'll bring up the position and the player.
Yeah.
Obviously, there won't be many changes for New South Wales guys.
Yeah, it's not going to be as elaborate, I think.
As expected. So New South Wales team, I'm going to start at fullback, Dylan Edwards.
I'll also have Dylan Edwards
Keeps
penciled in
his
for
position.
me. I think so. Not too much to contest there. I don't think.
I did mention to you, I feel like James Tedesco deserves it. From the win in Origin 1,
Yeah.
I think Edwards should keep the spot, but I wouldn't be opposed to a Tedesco bring in.
I don't think he's playing the type of football that's going to force him out. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly right.
He's good and he's deserving. I do agree on that. But Dylan Edwards, he didn't do much wrong, mate.
Yeah.
So I think he definitely keeps his spot.
The wrecking ball.
Yeah.
So I feel like these positions, especially the first 5,
Mm-hmm.
winger, Brian To'o and Zach Lomax. We did have Carraz, who is back this week against
Yep.
Parramatta on Monday. Definitely a hold. Latrell Mitchell and Stephen Crichton. It's kind of given.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel an injury coming for one of them. I don't wish it upon them, but I just maybe
I
there
don't
might
either.
be something coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. This week, maybe some players try and take them out. You never know what their
Let's
thoughts are.
let's preface this whole chat with this is before a ball has been kicked for round 14 at all.
Exactly right.
So if there are injuries over the weekend,
This is Thursday night. We have a game
don't
in
come
2 hours.
for us.
Yeah,
Don't
we have a
come
game
for
in
us.
2 hours, so there could be an injury tonight
There
to
could be.
Ponga.
Unfortunately,
hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
No,
I hope
exactly
not.
right.
Reece Walsh does, but I don't.
Yeah. You reckon Reece Walsh should come straight in? That would be a good chat. We'll
Don't know,
still
mate.
stick to
Don't
that.
know, mate.
Number 6, I'm still going to say Mitch Moses and Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, mate.
Rough to Jerome Luai. The way he's been playing recently, he's been pretty good since the selection.
But again, I think I'm going to go with
You have to
the
stick
same
with-
argument as Edwards.
Yeah.
Winning formula. You don't change it, mate.
Big
You don't
time.
change it.
Okay, so this is where it gets a bit interesting. Payne Haas, still there.
Yeah.
Was he wearing the 8 or the 10?
He was wearing a 10.
He's wearing the 10.
He was wearing a 10.
Okay, so we've seen Mitchell Barnett go down. For me, we'll go Reece Robson, obviously in 9.
Reece Robertson also under an injury cloud.
Exactly right. Was it hamstring or
Tightness.
Tightness.
So if he plays this weekend,
I don't think you would. I
as-
think you wait.
as a New South Welshman, I'll be pretty pissed if he plays this weekend with
Better
hamstring
read money
tightness.
about it. Yeah.
Because the replacements for Reece Robson, I'm thinking maybe they play Connor Watson at 9 and they bring on a utility onto the bench,
Nah, it'd
maybe
be
a Matt
Appy.
Burton.
Have to be Appy. You
You go straight to Appy.
Bring back that Penrith connection.
No Blake Brayley.
Nah, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately not. Appy's been playing brilliantly. He was in the chat before this. People were saying he should be picked over Reece Robson, which I don't agree
Yeah,
with
right.
at all. Reece Robson probably had his best game too in Origin 1. They don't play him this week. You have calf tightness the week before.
Or hamstring,
He's
whatever
going
it
to
is.
have, exactly leg tightness. I think you'd probably go, I'm thinking you don't play him this week, give him the 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
and then get to it.
And
10
then-
days, long time, man.
He should be
It might
able to get
longer.
back to full contact training then by 10 days for a strain.
Yeah,
Should be
for
a light
sure.
strain as well if he's still named.
Long time. I think you don't play him against Melbourne.
Yeah.
Just let him go for Origin.
Let him go.
It'd be very selfish if they did though, because you want to beat Melbourne down in Melbourne.
If you're Reece Robson, what do you want to do? Do you want to
Not
rest?
play, yeah.
You want to play for your state, don't you?
Fuck club footy.
Yeah.
I know they love the team, but no, actually he might want to say
I don't know,
play
man.
for the boys.
Not
I
for
don't
him,
like
man.
that.
Not for him.
Yeah, good,
So-
great game. I think he had his best game, maybe of his career in that game one as well.
His debut last year was pretty good, I got to say. Game 1 last year.
Maybe because I was coming off a Queensland victory series.
It
Maybe.
might have been a bit more
required.
Yeah, a bit
This
more
one, he was
required,
just on
this
the
one.
front. Maybe because there was on the front foot.
man.
Yeah,
When you have Payne Haas and Mitchell Barnett running through that middle, mate,
So
it's
true.
pretty good for a hooker. But yeah,
So
Appy's probably going to be
We'll
the...
say Reece Robson.
Reece Robson
We're
is
gonna
going to
call
lock
Reece
in for now.
Robson.
I'm going to
Yeah.
call in now.
Cool. Lock in just in
Lock
case. I'm going to go straight to Stefano Utoikamanu in 10.
In
Oh,
8.
in 8. In 8, sorry. Front row.
In the 8, I have Max King, elevated from the bench.
Okay. Shout out to Jake Trbojevic as well, coming back this week, or maybe even was back last week. Not 100. Yes, back last week.
Yeah.
No, actually, might not have been. I don't
He's
know.
back
He beat my
this week.
Broncos, and I'm
He's
sad.
back this week.
I'm sad because he beat the Broncos.
He's back this week.
So you're going straight to Max King.
I think Max King, he did a really good job last week.
He did.
Sorry, not last week. Last game.
Yeah.
I think he played a lot more minutes than I actually anticipated him to. He played over 40 minutes, bro. Like in your debut Origin game, in the middle, as a front row forward,
Okay,
I was impressed.
I think the way we work through this is we go through the whole thing then,
Do you know why?
because I need to know your
It
bench
will make
makeup.
sense.
Okay.
It will make sense. Do you want to go and come back?
Yeah, let's
Go
do
and
that.
come
Let's
back?
go and come back.
Go and come back.
Well, we might have to go and stay for a bit, then come back. 'cause
We
I
may.
might have something controversial. So
Yeah.
second row, Liam Martin,
Liam Martin,
still happy, good. Hudson Young,
you starting him?
I like the impact he had when he come on. He actually is lively,
Again,
but
this is going to be up for discussion because how do you... What's the bench makeup look like?
yeah, Angus Crichton's on my bench.
Okay. So Angus Crichton is still
That's
making
why.
the team. You're still having Hudson Young.
Huge, yeah. I just think
Shall we move past and come back to that
Again.
as well?
Isaiah Yeo at 13
Isaiah
at
Yeo,
lock,
lock,
easy. Connor Watson,
utility.
lock at utility.
Yeah.
Spencer Leniu, 15. I've got him in there because he was in there at 15 when they named it.
Yeah.
I like a 17, but whatever.
Let's go. Spencer
Then I'm
Leniu.
going 16, Angus Crichton. 17, Max King. I wanted to play that same role. He was so good coming on.
Yeah.
I don't think you put Stefano on the bench. Stefano
Really?
misses.
Really? You don't think Stefano might offer a little bit more in the sense of impact off the bench rather than Max King?
No, too one-dimensional. You beat Queensland with pace and size.
Too one-dimensional.
Yeah. Big
Pace and
body.
size,
The
big
reason
body.
why I think Terrell May won't get there. You got Terrell May as a shout?
My 17,
17.
Terrell May.
The
You know what?
argument against that, though, they've been saying he lacks the impact. He's an 80-minute forward. He's not very good laterally. Bigger body.
But do you remember when he used to come on for the Roosters, mate?
Yeah. Him and Spencer Leniu, two best impact players.
8 months ago.
With Connor Watson was
8
crazy.
months ago, he'd come
Yeah.
on and he'd play that same role that Max
Okay.
King played, 40 minutes.
You're right.
You still need to be seasons for that. Origin, it's a different game. It's much faster. If you have a look at the average play the ball speed in the NRL, it is so much quicker in Origin.
Okay, my concern is as well the size. I just don't think he'll get on. Like Hudson Young, when did he come on with like 12 minutes to go? I yelled, where is he? 15 minutes maybe, if that. Terrell coming on, is it really going to make that big of an impact then?
What I'm thinking is the way that they played in Origin 1. Barnett came on, took the sting out of the game, came back for the last 20. So you need someone who's going to do that role. I think Max King can do that role.
I like Angus Crichton for that
Very
role.
similar through the middle though.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I want him more involved. I think he's going to be offering that offload late
So
as
then
well.
if you want that, you want him starting in the front row then.
No, I don't want to.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you think about the role, take it exactly how it was played. First 20, last 20. Who can play the first 20 and the last 20 better? I don't think it's Otokamanu. I think it's Max King.
Okay.
So
So that's why he's on my bench.
First and last 20.
Okay. Could he do the first 20 and last 20 from starting? Take the sting out of the game, then get off for like an Angus Crichton and Spencer Leniu to come on and change it again
For
at certain
Utoikamanu?
points? No, for Max King.
Yeah, that's what I mean. For Max King.
So
That's
if-
why That's why I've said
Okay,
let's
well-
start Max King. He can do that first 20 and that last 20 like Barnett did.
Well, what about if Stefano just plays the first 20 and Max King just plays the rest and you gauge
So
it?
again, the game might
That's
go
what I'm-
different. There
that's
might
what
be a
I'm thinking.
HIA in the middle. But I'm just going, if we're looking at it like thinking like Laurie, does he want to stick to the winning formula? Even we're going minutes and everything.
Okay.
Roles. But then there's also another guy.
Are we thinking like Laurie? Or are we thinking like us?
At the moment.
Because he has to go Stefano. You can't put him as 18th, 19th man.
So here's one if you're thinking, if I'm thinking for myself.
Go.
Keon Kolomatangi.
Big time. 100%.
And starting.
Okay, can we go 18, 19, 20, 21, 22?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, because my 18th man's Campbell Graham again.
Yeah, Campbell Graham
Deserved.
gets it. I think so.
My 19th man's Keon Kolomatangi.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they brought in Stefano like that, I think he gets elevated. Laurie feels like that. I don't feel like you bring him in and edge him a bit.
You think you'll go, all right, you were next in the order, you're going to go up, and another person's going to come in and take your spot.
I don't think you'd edge him and then go like that. Fair enough, Keon probably deserved that bench spot in the first place.
Some people enjoy edging Hayden.
He was playing that good. Keon was playing that good. 20th man, Hamole Olakawatu.
Yeah. If Hamole played through the middle like Keon does,
yeah, I just don't think he offers
I don't think he offers it as well.
Yeah, and then 21, I've got Dylan Lucas. 22, I've got Isaiah Katoa. Bit of experience to come in.
I think Isaiah Katoa, Dolphins have the bye, I think, next game.
Okay.
So I think they'll bring him in the squad that time.
Seeing as we saw, who was it? Dewey,
Preston, Cody Ramsey.
Yeah. So then seeing them, I went, they're probably going to bring in Katoa.
I think I think game 3 they'll bring him in the squad.
Okay.
Because they have the bye.
Okay.
You look at those players who were brought in, they're all on the bye.
So what was your bench makeup? Connor Watson 14, Spencer Leniu 15.
And then so Spencer Leniu, Hudson Young was on my bench. I still started with Crichton, and I had Terrell May.
No Stefano at all.
No Stefano.
Not even in the squad, 22 man.
So he will be in my squad. I had then 18th man Campbell Graham, 19th Homole, and 20 Stefano. As well as Dylan Lucas.
So where have you got Keon?
And Keon, sorry, if we're picking 22, aren't we?
Okay.
It's just
you haven't elevated Keon.
Any of those, no.
I can see him going Payne Haas Keon straight away.
See, what I'm thinking is, what would I do? I would love to see Keon start.
I would too. So where's Terrell May fit?
Terrell wouldn't fit then.
Okay.
It's pick one.
I agree.
It's pick one of Stefano, Terrell, or Keon for me.
I agree. Max King keeps that spot on the bench then. I love the role
Max
he plays.
King, I'm happy to, no matter what role he plays, I'm certain that he will fulfill it.
I think Stefano plays front row with Payne Haas, but I would choose Keon. Supercoach wise.
Yeah.
For our teams, I don't want him to play. I want him to play for us because he's an absolute machine. And he's so good to watch.
Would you be happy to start Keon?
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's it's probably more exciting than the other side. Mitch Barnett's brilliant, but he's very Mitch Barnett. He just does his job at a high click every week. Keon's exciting.
So the other one then, Hudson Young played 14 minutes?
Yeah, I need more. That's
Do you need more? Do you need more, or does Laurie
push him away,
bring in Stefano and Keon?
Because Keon can do both. That's so rough.
You have Angus Crichton. You have Liam Martin.
Hudson Young hasn't really done anything wrong, but I can see it. I hope not for our sake, but
he's the informed back row in the comp. I don't think you can, but I'm thinking
recently though, the last couple weeks have had to even come back.
Yeah,
I mean they've had hard games and he still played well. He doesn't have to score tries every week to be the best.
See, I just think, but then I also have to go back to Terrell May. The argument you said it to me on our NRL episode, 107. You said, imagine bringing on Spencer and Terrell May at the same time in the Origin arena. That'd be game changing.
I feel like he's put on more weight than then. He's a bigger body now. And I just feel like...
But he's playing 80 minutes for the Tigers, bro. There's no way he's not going to be able to do 40 up there. 30 even. Spencer will play 25 minutes.
I just want a smaller body. You're already dominating. You're
smaller
already
body, more mobile.
You're already like Keon's the perfect fit. I don't think Stefano really deserves that spot, but I could see him getting it, and I think he'd look great and he'd do a job.
So if we're thinking like Laurie, he's going to go Stefano.
I think Stefano gets elevated in.
I think
I haven't heard or read anything either.
I think if I'm thinking like Laurie, he'd go Max King start, Stefano on the bench. Because to go from completely out of the squad into the starting lineup,
yeah, you're probably right.
It's a big push.
Wow, that's good for Max King. Well done. Because he does it anyway at Dogs.
That's what I mean.
If he does it on Monday and dominates the big forward pack, Junior
will.
Paolo,
He
Jack
will.
Williams in form,
It's a good
Matto.
4-pack to match up against right now.
Matto,
It'll be quick.
Hopgood.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
go back.
Okay, so we're going to go...
Let's go back.
Okay, so are we doing... And I'm still trying to think. Are we doing what we want or are we doing what we think Laurie's going to do? Let's do what we want.
Let's do what
It's
we
our
want.
team.
Yeah,
It's our team. It's your team. And I'm backing you.
it's our team together.
Yeah.
We have to. We
Okay.
have to be able to.
So we got Payne Haas, Reece Robson. Oh, I'm happy to go with Max King starting then. Max King starting, Stefano on the bench, Campbell Graham 18, Keon 19, Hamole 20 for the sake of it because I like them.
I want to pick Keon over Stefano,
Okay.
and I want him starting.
Jeez, so Stefano doesn't even make the bench because that's King's spot.
Keep the bench exactly the same.
And you're keeping Crichton on this field, obviously. You're starting Hudson Young. You're putting Hudson Young on the bench. I just like that because I do.
Because
It's
Angus
silly.
can play
It's probably
middle.
silly. If you're going to pick Keon, I think Hudson goes to the bench then. Because smaller body, Keon can do all of it anyway. Hey, Payne Haas goes down, wow. Keon comes straight on. Max King's there.
You
Hudson
also
Young's there. Connor Watson's there. Like
It doesn't matter.
the backs
if they-
is the issue.
If they get an injury to the backs, though,
That's a bit HIA though. It's okay. You don't get a HIA, you get a hammy or something.
what happens though there? Who pushes out? Angus Crichton probably moves to centre.
Connor
and you
Watson
move,
probably goes to.
You move one of your centres to. I think you'd
Depends who it
bring.
is, yeah, because you've got Connor Watson maybe to centre, and then Lomax Crichton
ra-
to the wing, or so
I'd
you say
ra-
it was To'o.
I'd
Crichton
ra-
to the wing.
I'd rather send Angus Crichton into the centres and then bring
Watson
on
into like second row.
bring
or
on
something.
Hutto to go in the second row.
Okay, so Watson doesn't.
It's a bit more versatility. If you look at it like that, like they've probably thought that far into it.
Probably Hudson Young in centre then.
Yeah, Hutto can go straight to
He'll
centre.
back ya. He's
Yeah.
got great feet. That's why I'm scared of having Terrell May, because at least Max King as well, still good mover.
Yeah,
Not a huge body. I don't want too many big boys. You're so mobile right
'Cause if-
now.
I felt like we sort of won the forward battle as well. Like we were bigger. We were bigger, but we were also more mobile at the same time. So
I
if
think
you want
this
to,
time it'll be different. I think Queensland will be ready this time. They got outgunned in every sense of it.
I think they were out selected personally. But
Well, outperformed as well.
all right, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We're going to do what you said. I like it. I'm going to go, you're going to get rid of Stefano, sure. Keon starting
start
in 8.
and leave the bench how it was.
That's crazy. I can't believe he just did that like
Do you
5
wanna-
weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Deserved, but it's crazy. Keon in 8. Yep. Liam Martin into Angus Crichton. And then on the bench, Connor Watson, Spencer Leniu, Hudson Young, Max King. Wow. Max King doesn't get the starting spot. Only reason I say that is because he's done it for Dogs over and over.
I'd be happy
He's
to,
carried you in.
if you think Max King to start over Keon, I'm happy to.
The only reason I'm saying is, but it worked, right? I think they like what worked. Same formula. Max King coming on was so good, but
is that gonna be-
He didn't really change it up, did
Is
he?
that going to be to their demise? Thinking it's going to be like game one? It's not. It's a new stadium. The crowd's going to be different. It's going to be a whole different vibe. It's going to be
Bellamy's
played
smart.
different. Perth is a lot quicker too. A lot more points scored.
Bellamy's around there too. He's smart. He'll probably give him a little bit of his ear. I don't think Laurie's making this decision by himself. Okay, well, what are you thinking then? I've said my piece.
I'm thinking if we're going to pick Keon, like Keon's like us.
Yeah.
I think we should sort of like find the middle ground of between us and what Laurie would do.
So we go Max King starting.
So
then.
Max King elevate to
I
start.
like it. Cool. Stefano is out then. So go Max King start. Yeah, okay. I like it. And then we'll go, I'm going to bracket Stefano. I'm going to keep him. I feel bad.
Keon.
You're obviously
and we'll
reading it
go
over there.
Campbell Graham as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I'll
like
just
it.
read 1 to 18, yeah?
Yeah, 1 to 18.
1 to 18 is
Oh,
fine.
no, read 1 to 22. You got the boys down?
No, I don't at this point.
Okay.
I'll just do 1 to 18. Fuck it.
Okay.
Just leave it there.
Sure.
Because they do a 20-man squad anyways.
Okay.
So
I
let's
like
do
it.
18.
This is exciting. This is good.
Happy?
It's a
We're locked
very
in.
Yeah, let's go.
We're locked in. Hayden, the Bump Out Podcast's New South Wales team for Game 2 brought to you by Caxton Street Brewing Co. Shout out to these hats. At fullback, Dylan Edwards. On the wings, we have Brian To'o and Zach Lomax. Our centres are Latrell Mitchell and Stephen Crichton. The halves makeup is Mitchell Moses and Nathan Cleary at halfback. Our front row is Max King and Payne Haas. Reece Robson, hooker. Second row, Angus Crichton, Liam Martin. Isaiah Yeo locks the scrum. On our bench, in the 14 utility role, Connor Watson. We have Hudson Young, Keon Koloamatangi, Spencer Leniu, and Campbell Graham as 18th man.
Yeah. Wow.
You happy?
That's good. That's good. That's nice. I like it.
I think so too. Stefano unlucky.
It confused me so much by looking at my notes and seeing the players like doubled up. I had Max King 17 and I was like, did you stuff that? Yeah, perfect. Love it. I love this.
I did not.
Okay. I feel like that was about 20 minutes on New South Wales.
Okay.
I think we dragged it out a bit more than we needed to, just with the actual discussion.
Big time.
This one will be...
This is proper in the air.
Yeah.
Because changes need to be made.
No, I'm pretty set.
You're pretty
on what
set?
I think, yeah. There are reasons.
Is it very similar to what we predicted initially?
Close enough, yeah.
Close enough?
It is. It
Same.
is very similar.
Same.
So I'm thinking I've throughout the week digested a lot of information like we do. Listened to a lot of podcasts, experts, ex-players.
Yeah.
To think about differences in, especially even Corey Parker's a good one. SEN, I think, up in Queensland.
Yeah.
See a lot of stuff on him on Instagram. And I really like his thought. He's very, very harsh, but I really like his thoughts. I don't mind it.
Maybe that's why you get along. You're very harsh too.
Maybe. I have high expectations. I never played footy though, so I
That's
never
fair.
kicked goals like he did in Win 2006. So, Queensland team, fullback Kalen Ponga.
I think Kalen Ponga stays.
He deserves it.
He deserves
Does he
it
play good tonight?
due to lack of other options as well.
As well, yeah.
Because there's no one knocking the door down.
Because my centres played too well to move as well. Another thing.
Me too.
It wasn't the centres that were the issue for the
No.
tries. It was everything.
Funnily enough, we had two different centers in our predicted centers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
and
push.
they're exactly right.
Let's push.
Wingers, Xavier Coates, Murray Talangi.
Is Murray Talangi fit?
Not sure. The brackets will be Murray Talangi, Valentine Holmes again. Who have you got?
I have.
I know who you have. It's our boy, isn't it?
It's our boy.
Yeah.
Why have one X when you can have two?
Xavier
Xavier
into
Savage.
a Xavier.
You know what he is? Unpredictable. Unpredictable.
It's very hard to bring him in this game. He's playing
Right
good
wing,
for Canberra.
and I want
dominating.
him right wing.
Yeah.
And I want him next to Rob Toya.
Yep. Jeez, he's not that
Yeah.
good defensively though.
I know.
That's my issue.
This is a big risk, big reward. Because I'm telling you now, if them two click as
Yeah.
a Queensland pairing, that could be the right side for Queensland for the next 5 years.
Yep. Okay. Let's move on and we'll come back.
Come back.
Yep. 5'8", Cameron Munster.
Cameron Munster locked.
Halfback, Daly Cherry Evans.
You sticking? I have Tom Dearden.
Yep. I think it's not. It wasn't purely his fault. The thing that I've heard that twisted my thinking, it was listening to Cooper Cronk and Matty Johns, and they were saying it wasn't just them but others as well. Dearden came on with 14 minutes to go or whatever it was on the front foot with tired players, and New South Wales kind of clocked off. Can he play like that from the start of the game when New South Wales are fully fit, ready to go?
Have you watched
I think
Tom Dearden?
yes. I think yes.
Have you watched Tom Dearden?
Yes. I think yes, personally. But
I think so too.
But I don't think Daly Cherry Evans deserved to be dropped for that one performance. It wasn't just him. The way he played against the Broncos may have convinced me.
It wasn't just him.
little
You're
bit?
right. It wasn't just him. Was he a factor?
Yeah, big
I
time.
think so.
Yeah, big time.
But was he the only factor? No.
Is he okay? He barely kicked. It was Ponga and Munster.
Yeah.
Are you going to
is
kick?
that-
And Grant kicking to Coates in the air.
And when you look at the other side of the coin, New South Wales, mate, Nathan Cleary did so much kicking.
Okay.
So much kicking.
Well, Munster kind of dominated the kicking, which I find weird considering Cherry Evans kicked the Broncos off the park.
He doesn't even
on the weekend. So
mate, he doesn't even
he doesn't kick for Storm.
kick for Melbourne.
I want to go. We'll get back to that. Front row: Tino Fa'asau Mala'awi,
Yes.
Harry Grant, hooker.
No.
Who'd you go?
Max Plath.
Okay.
I have Max Plath.
No Reid Marnie.
No Reid Marnie.
Okay.
Only because I just want him to play 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes, sitting out of the game.
Yeah, he's come back this week for the Dolphins
Confirmed starter. Confirmed. He's making his way
against
back.
St. George. It's a good game.
Yeah, he's making his way back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we'll go and come
Let's
back.
move
We'll go
on.
and come back.
Prop Lindsay Smith. Oh, sorry, Lindsay Smith. Lindsay Collins.
Reuben Cotter.
Okay. I'm going second row, Jeremiah Nanai. Bo Firma.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Patrick Carrigan, lock.
Yep. I agree.
14, Tommy Dearden.
So that's where I have Harry Grant.
Okay. 15, Reuben Cotter. 16, Corey Horsburgh.
16, Corey Horsburgh. I agree.
17, Kurt Mann.
Kurt Mann.
We need some pace.
No Liero?
No, Liero's my 18th man. Covers a lot. Although I could trade that around, I want Kurt Mann there because he's getting older and I want him to play. But also, I think they need some pace.
They do need something different,
too
right?
one-dimensional. I think Lindsay having a few more games, get fitter, more game ready.
Bad thing
Can't leave him out, bro.
Lindsay's not playing this week.
Yeah, you're right. They're on the bye.
They're on the
still
bye.
backing him. I reckon he'll do extras. Bro, he's a Queensland hero. He has been so good
I know
when he
he's
plays.
a Queensland hero.
I don't want him that off the bench. He was so one-dimensional. He needs to start.
But my reasoning is I just think you guys lacked emotion. I think like you needed someone to get out there and rev the boys
You
up.
think Lindsay Collins doesn't have
Rev the
emotion?
boys up.
He's missing a tooth.
I know he's missing a tooth, and it's that's the most Queensland
He's
thing
Queensland.
you can do.
He'll come out and just Lindsay Collins scored tries for Queensland when we
But he
couldn't score
didn't-
points.
I just felt like he didn't bring that energy.
Didn't because he's off the bench. Start him.
That's
he'll run
why.
straight.
But that's why I need Corey Horsburgh on the bench. That's to bring the energy
Yeah.
to combat.
So
I
you don't think
suppose.
Lindsay starts the first 10
I
or 20
don't-
and then comes off for Horsburgh? So I wanted to start Horsburgh originally. But then I realised I missed out Collins. He wasn't in the team. So I said, let's start Collins. He's done it
unpopular
heaps.
opinion. I think he might be done. I think he may be done. I'm not denying that he has like he has the ability to play. I just think there's a lot of young guys there now, man. Like
Okay, give us your lineup from where Lindsay Collins was.
from
At 10.
so
After Harry Grant. Oh, after Max Plath.
at 8 I had Reuben Cotter. At 9 I had Max Plath. At 10 I had Tino Fasul Malawi.
Yep.
11 Jeremiah Nanai. 12 Bo Famor. 13 Patrick Carrigan. My bench was Harry Grant, Corey Horsburgh, Trent Liero, and I tossed up between Josh Kerr and Fodawaker.
Fodawaker was good. He's in my brackets after Corey Horsburgh.
I think Fodawaker's good impact off the bench. I don't like him starting. I prefer him off the bench. Bit of tiredness in the game. And Corey Horsburgh is your C. He's bringing the C into the game.
I think Reuben Cotter starting's good, but who's going to come on and
Definitely.
who has the versatility if someone goes down?
Well, that's when you can move Cotter.
That's why I want Cotter there. I don't want him starting to be
You want
burnt
him on the
out.
bench to be fresh?
I need him to come on. I didn't like him starting at all in.
Well, Liero, for
He's
me,
too small.
Liero can play middle and edge.
But he's
Horsburgh
still
can
not,
play middle
Yeah,
and
but you
edge.
need some. But where's the versatility? Where's Hutto Young? Where's Keon? Where's someone with a body who's got lateral movement? We don't have it.
You have no one
That's
like
why I'm
us.
saying Cotter's like that. Cotter's not that one-dimensional. He's pretty good laterally too. That's why he's second rower.
Bro, our 5th string second rower would shit it in your team.
Big time.
Dylan
He'd be
Lucas would
chosen
be straight on that team.
100% starting.
Straight on that bench.
Like Bofamer was great, but he didn't get enough minutes.
But both of them has versatility as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm happy to play Nanai and Firma for 80 minutes. I don't
Same.
want to change them, bro.
That's why I want Cotter coming on.
You had nothing on that left second row.
Tied middles, Cotter coming on, Collins coming on. Unless he starts, he's out. That's the same
that's what I
thing.
mean.
That's why I said
But that's
if he doesn't start, he's gone.
And do you think that you guys missed the jump initially? Like,
Yeah, of course. They gave away 3 penalties.
so what do you need?
I want size, stability at the back, which we've got now.
Yeah.
They're confident. They're not coming into it with no experience. You've got experience. You've had a big game.
Yeah.
You're at home and you're still lost. Cherry Evans has done it before. Can kick him. Basically, just an older Cleary.
Yeah.
Can kick you into possession. That's all you need.
Do you think
Kick
that,
this time, mate. You can't. You drop him now. He's done. Cherry Evans. I don't think he deserves to be done.
I think Collins and DC are both done. I don't think they come back.
I don't think. See, I think Slater will drop them, but I don't think they deserve to be dropped.
But when's Cherry Evans going to stop playing? Like,
Next one.
yeah, but why next one? Why would you do it then? Do it now. Series on the line.
No.
You're 1-0 down.
Yeah, but like if you're doing that every single time just because someone
But then
played
if he's
good
playing,
for 20 minutes.
but then if he's playing league, if he's playing in the NRL, you just pick him then, because you'd say, oh well, he can just do what he did last year. There has to be a changing of the guard. You have to take the leap.
Okay, they bring in Dearden and they lose. What do you do third game? Dearden
Dearden.
again. You can't bring back Cherry Evans because he's done it before. You do it first.
Well, if they lose, at least you go down swinging. You made changes.
You'd
tried
bring
something.
Dearden in the last game, and then you'd go next year. That's your jersey now if we win in New South Wales.
Yeah, okay.
I just think there's
I
no
can get around
answers. There's no answers if you bring Dearden in now. Will Slater do it for his job? Probably.
See, I don't know.
I'm thinking more about selfishness.
Billy's
I think
very composed, though.
Billy's very composed, and I don't think there's anyone really pushing behind him to grab that coaching spot. But I think that he'll be thinking. I've seen that. I feel like Cherry Evans is going to be dropped. I feel it. But listening to a lot of people, even Cooper Cronk said keep him there.
So you know what?
He's a half.
I haven't listened to anyone, and I'm just going off exactly what I think.
Yeah, it's hard because you would originally go, yeah, Dearden, of course. It's the easy option. Max
Yeah.
Plath, I'd go Max Plath 14, Harry Grant on.
See, for me, Harry Grant played way too many minutes. Whenever he's been effective in Origin, it's been off the bench, bro.
Yeah, because Ben Hunt helps.
Ben Hunt starts.
Which is the same thing with Plath. Coming back 1 week straight into Plath.
Because you got to
Great.
think
If
Harry
he plays
Grant.
well this week, maybe.
Harry Grant was out for 6 weeks, rolled into one game into Origin, played 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, something's got to give. He gave away so many penalties. I just feel like he's... Yeah.
So where's Tommy Dearden go if we have Max Plath on that bench? Or Max Plath starting? So you're going to have Harry... My bench would be then Harry Grant, Thomas Dearden, Ruben Cotter, Kurt Mann.
And you just said you lack size.
And I can't.
So we can't.
I can't do that.
We can't.
One has to drop.
We can't. So would you be
Max
more
Plath
hell-bent
misses.
on... Yeah, Max Plath misses.
He
then.
misses for me.
Max Plath misses. So let's... Okay.
Comes out and has a blinder this week against St. George. Put him in.
I
But
don't
need to
even
see
think...
it. I need to see it.
He'll be in the squad. I can guarantee you that.
The extended.
He'll be in the extended. So he'll be there. The option will be there.
Can
Does
we
he
go
drop
to,
Cherry or what? Would you drop Cherry?
from what I've heard and what I'm thinking?
No, not from what you've
experience?
heard. What would you do?
From
Doesn't matter what everyone
the
else
way,
has said.
Yeah, but the way I make my opinion is by listening to people who are smarter than me and then using my own bias or opinion. And my opinion is keep him.
Right.
My opinion is keep him.
All right.
Do I think they're going to do that? No. But I would. That's it, though.
Are we
This is your
gonna keep
last
him there?
chance. This is your last chance.
Yeah.
Do you think the others that you're losing are really going to be that big of a
Okay,
loss?
think about it. You Billy Slater. Would you rather take a swing and lose or go safe and lose?
We'll go on Dearden then. Because of course you'd want to take a swing. You're not going to play Cherry. You don't care about his legacy, I don't think. I care more about the legacy.
Queensland-
He's done it before.
Queensland is bigger than one person.
In Queensland is also not really pick and stick. It's not New South Wales.
I think it is. I think they're more pick and stick than New South Wales are, but
Or not now they're
now
probably, probably a bit different. But
I don't know where their loyalties are going to lie.
Same.
I'm really, really torn.
I think Slater's worried, and I think he'll change him because he's worried. Because I think you go into this game, yeah, you put up a better fight, you lose 24-12, and you put Dearden in, you've got Max Plath on the bench, Harry Grant, like, what are your answers game 3? You go in here, you have Cherry Evans, kicks well, does his job.
But
Cherry Evans wasn't
game
the problem.
3's too late though.
Yeah, you're right. But Cherry Evans wasn't the problem. We lost the forward battle. The forwards lost.
Yeah.
If anything, our bench lost. Corey Horsburgh should have been picked in the first place.
All right, I'm happy to go. You've convinced me. I'm happy to go Cherry Evans at halfback. Keep him there.
So we're going to do what we think, not what Slater's going to do.
No, we're trying to find the middle ground.
Okay. Then it's going to be hard to do the makeup of the
Bench.
bench.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, mate.
So Max Plathy misses out.
So let's
I
go.
don't like
Let's
that,
roll back
though.
through. Let's roll back through.
Yeah.
So let's
So
keep,
read them to me.
So you got Ponga, Coates, Toya, Hammer. Happy with that? Locked.
Yeah, locked.
Talangi, if fit, locks for me.
Yep, I agree.
So let's go Talangi, right?
Yep.
Savage, a great shout. I think they're more inclined to pick Savage than they are Holmes now for some reason. It just looks. You know what it feels like? It feels like they're off him. You know when they've made
the
it.
guard.
When they've made their opinion, I feel like they've just he's shit in defense.
I like
gonna
Holmes.
happen.
I think he's been fine.
So let's go Talangi, right? Munster, DCE.
So I'm going Munster, DCE, Lindsay Collins, Harry Grant, Tino.
So let's go because we're going to move. Dearden needs to be on the bench.
Yep.
So I think that elevates Grant into the starting lineup.
So Lindsay's in 8, Tino's in 10. Lindsay's in 8, Tino's in 10.
You definitely want to start Lindsay.
I want to
You
start
need him?
Lindsay. Yeah.
You absolutely need him.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
If you
I
didn't
think
say you
he's
absolutely
proven-
need him,
he's
then I
proven-
wouldn't have.
He's proven.
All right.
Mo did well, but I just think Corey Horsburgh's got his bench spot.
Okay.
Trent Loiero as well. Did well, but not good enough for what Queensland need.
Really? Okay. So then you got Tino, Nanai, Firma, Carrigan.
Tino, Nanai, Firma,
Done.
Carrigan.
Done.
14, Tommy Dearden.
14, Dearden.
And I think you bring Dearden on a bit earlier and maybe Grant on a bit later as well and have them both on somehow.
Yeah, you can. You
I
definitely
want
can.
that. I want that.
You definitely
I don't
can.
think we got beat, although we got beaten with size through the middle. So
You know, you've
I'm
also
trying
got Ruben Cotter, who used to be a hooker.
Okay.
So if we pick the bench of Dearden, Cotter, Horsburgh, let's leave 17 so we
Yeah.
can discuss it. You could pick Ruben Cotter and play the first 20.
Start him at hooker.
Start him at hooker.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
Because then that allows you that's a middle ground between but what we both thought.
Yeah. I don't think Slater thinks that far into it, but I like the idea of just in case taking the sting out. That's where Maxi Plath is really, really attractive.
But I think
For
Cotter
that.
can do the same job. And if
I agree. It's just
Billy's
good,
loyalty,
good ball to the chest. Hit
Billy's
the chest.
loyalty,
Hit the chest. That's all
Yeah.
we need to do.
just
We're
service.
taking it up. I haven't seen and heard enough around Lindsay Collins to know if he deserves to be dropped, but I would put him in as
Okay.
what he's done, and I'm thinking in the past. I'm thinking nostalgic, and I'm never like that. I'm always new and improved.
Are you just thinking, what is it, when he jumped over Teddy?
Yeah, and just the way he played, he was just dominating.
He's a
And he was
Queenslander.
dominating. And I think I need more of that. What did we lack?
Yeah.
What did they say we lacked?
Queensland
Queenslander.
spirit.
And they were what were they saying? Queenslander. What were they saying?
Queensblander.
Queensblander.
Fuck off, mate.
Yeah. Queensblander.
Respectfully, fuck off. And that's
Queen-
from a New South Welshman.
Queensblander. So okay, I was like, okay. So a bit of Queensland is Lindsay Collins.
Yeah,
Tino's
right.
going to go with him. Nanai, bro, the way he's been going is honestly, I don't actually
love that
understand how good he's gone.
Yeah.
Firma, watch them start Cotter in second row again.
No, they can't.
They can't.
They can't, bro.
Billy's not that stupid.
No, you can't. That one,
That's if that happens, I'm annoyed.
I'm making a fucking green screen video and saying, Billy Slater, you're dumb. You are dumb. You know nothing.
Hey Slater, we love
know
you.
nothing.
But please. Okay, so we're
Dearden?
going Tommy Dearden, Ruben Cotter, I like him there. Corey Horsburgh.
Yes.
17's might still Kurt Mann, but you've convinced me Ruben Cotter plays that role ish. So then that's Mo or Trent.
Probably Mo. Probably Mo.
I like that you said that. I like that he's done enough. He did well, didn't he?
You know what? Like, I was watching him and he was having a dig, bro.
It was the whole game.
He was having a dig. And the same thing sort of with Tino. Like, his stats didn't line up. Same with Nanai. I just looked at him and I was like, bro, it's passionate. He's there. He's really trying. Like, it's not due to lack of effort. And I think Billy will look at Mo and say, you know what? You've done enough. You deserve to be in this squad. So I think it'll be.
I think you're right.
I think it'll be Mo.
Unless they think he was the problem in the middle and didn't dominate because Tino was by himself.
Well,
But I disagree. I think Mo was quite good.
yeah.
They were good coming out of their end, but defensively, New South Wales, sometimes they're just too good. A team is just too good.
It was the
generational.
roll on was.
Honestly, it's generational.
Yeah, it is.
If you had this one, I know
Generational in form.
it's going to be hard. If you had this one against a Slater, Darius Boyd, Inglis, Hodges, and who's your other one? Valentine Holmes, Dango Guy. Like if you're thinking
Falau.
about that, wow. If you're thinking about that without Falau,
Lockyer, Thurston.
without Falau, don't put in 6 and
Lockyer,
7.
Thurston, Matt Scott, Cameron Smith,
Now you're stressing me out. Just take away
Carl
Israel
Webb,
Folau and put
Friday.
rest in peace, gun. Take away Israel Folau, put like a Holmes or Gagai there. That competes with this. Just
Hayden, we have to do a best ever. Put together your best ever
it's too hard.
Queensland
It's not
and
mixed.
New
Don't
South
mix
Wales.
it.
No.
That's way too. We'll
Queensland
be
team,
splitting hairs.
your best ever Queensland team and your best ever New South Wales team. That's a TikTok live idea. Bang.
That's too hard.
Stay
That's
tuned.
good though. That's good.
Stay tuned.
So we're going then 18th man, Kurt Mann.
Mann, Kurt
again.
Mann, yeah, I think so.
Rough. 19, I had Mo. So is that Trent?
I'd keep Trent there.
Trent?
I think Plathy comes in.
Okay.
I think that'll be your 20.
Okay.
I think that'll be their genuine 20.
Trent L. 18th man, Kurt Mann. 19th man, Trent Loiero.
Yeah.
I have 20th man, Jamal Fogarty. 21st man, Jackson Purdue. 22nd man, Xavier Savage.
Yeah.
Maybe 20, maybe they push
bring
down
in-
and then you push in, who'd you say?
Plathy.
Plath in 20. And then Fogarty is 20, like 21, 22, 23.
I think
or
Purdue
something.
probably. Again, those guys will be there.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's this
The
game or next
future.
game.
It's the future.
This game or next game.
Well, I don't think Purdue will ever be there with the way they played in that game. They're cementing themselves for years to come.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if Savage doesn't get in soon, or Purdue, it's probably mainly Purdue.
It'll be.
If
You need a couple of
centre-
injuries.
If Howarth doesn't and Purdue don't get in soon,
Howarth.
I'm sorry. If Howarth doesn't get in soon, bro, Toya gets his spot. It's his for the next 10 years.
He's young.
The way
man.
he's playing,
him and Hammer.
and I know
Young.
and we might be going ahead. We might be letting our load off too early. But the
We are
way
known
they're
to do that.
playing is just too solid and too exciting.
Yep.
And it's
I
great.
agree.
So I think I'm going to keep Plath. I'm not going to say them anyway.
Don't
We'll just
worry
go to
about
18th
it.
man.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it anyway.
I think so too.
So we just let me go through it. Kalen Ponga, Xavier Coates, Hamiso, Rob Toya, Murray Talangi.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say as well, Xavier Savage, if not fit. So
Yeah.
we're going to make sure that TikTok and social media doesn't yell at us.
Yeah.
Because they need to know. Not everyone listens to this.
Yeah.
We're going to get blasted if we go Talangi. He doesn't play for 3 weeks. It's all right, bro, chill.
We can even do a little chuck in the. We
I'm gonna
preface
do-
this that there's been no.
No, I'm going to do it. I'm
Yeah.
going to say it.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to go Murray Talangi. If injured, Xavier Savage.
Fuck
Boom,
yeah.
pop up.
Love that.
Straight into Canberra.
Perfect.
I reckon that's good. Into Munster, Cherry Evans, Lindsay Collins, Harry Grant, Fasil Malawi, Nanai, Firma, Carrigan, Dearden, Cotter, Horsburgh, Fodawaker.
And man,
Do I think they can win? No. Even looking at it, like
there's more. Are they going to have more of a chance with that team?
maybe that's why Dearden comes in. I'm looking at it, I'm still thinking, where's the answer, man? Like, how do you stop Lomax? How do you stop To'o? Generational wingers.
Bro? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
know. It's hard, isn't it? It's
It's-
definitely hard, bro.
It's too hard.
Yeah, I know.
It's way too hard.
I know, brother.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Bump outs Queensland team for game 2, brought to you by Caxton Street Brewing Co. is at fullback, Kalen Ponga. Wings, Xavier Coates, Murray Talangi. If injured, Xavier Savage.
Love that.
Centres, Hamiso Tabuai Fido and Robert Toya keeps his spot. 6 and 7, Cameron Munster and Daly Cherry Evans. Props, Lindsay Collins, Tino Fa'asul Malawi, Harry Grant starting at hooker. Jeremiah Nanai and Bo Firma in the second row. Patrick Carrigan locks the scrum. 14 in utility, I'm going Thomas Dearden. 15, Ruben Cotter. 16, Corey Horsburgh. 17, Milwaukee Fodawaker. 18th man, unfortunately, again, Kurt Mann.
The man.
The man.
The 18th man.
18th man.
Literally. Double M.
Our boy.
Our boy.
I like him, man. I don't mind if he's on there. I just think you need the size.
You know what? Again, like if we, I suppose you do have the size. You know, you could nearly.
Maybe.
Who would
Maybe.
you take out if you wanted Kurt Mann to play? You probably play him at 17 without Fodawaker.
Yeah.
I think you'll be a bit light again there.
Yeah,
I think that might have
maybe.
been the first
I'm a
problem.
bit worried.
Might have been the first problem.
If they get dominated and Lindsay Collins doesn't have the legs in him, then there's a
See, if-
lot of minutes for Horsburgh and there's a lot of minutes for Cotter.
If
If there's
Lindsay-
an injury, you're done.
If Lindsay drops and Cotter starts, Kurt Mann comes on, play that role.
Okay.
It's essentially the Kurt Mann plays the
Cotter's
same role
not
as
in the
Cotter.
best form though.
No, he's not.
That's
We
what
haven't
worries
even
me a
thought
little
about
bit.
Cotter being dropped. Not even once. We haven't even mentioned it.
No, we haven't.
And he was, for me, possibly the worst of them all.
Yep.
Possibly.
In a bad side. In a beaten, well-beaten side.
Well-beaten side. And that's
Yeah.
nothing against his
No.
credibility
great
as a player.
We're going to shout out to Auntie Sandra up in Townsville. Sent me a photo of her and Jason Talmalolo the other day.
Ah, yeah. She hasn't
days
seen
ago.
Valentine. She must miss Valentine.
Valentine's down in St. George, mate.
He is, mate.
So we're going to do a trip. We're going to book a trip towards the end of the year, I reckon. See if the boys are available. We'll go do a couple interviews up there.
That'd be
I
nice.
reckon that's the
Business
best
trip,
thing for us to
baby.
do. Drinky, Purdue. It'd be mad if we
You
can
know
get a
who I
couple of
want?
them together.
McIntyre.
I love McIntyre. That would be good.
How good would that
What a
be?
story that would be.
That'd be hectic, bro.
Yeah, he's such a good player, Sam.
Big
All right.
time, bro.
Give us your winner, score, and man of the match, and try scorer if you want.
And a try scorer?
A try scorer. Jesus, won't be too hard. Zachy Lomax, double. Even if they lose, Zachy Lomax scores.
Yeah, I know.
Has to.
Mate,
Has to.
My winner for game 2 is going to be New South Wales
Yep.
to take the series. The score will be 28-14. Like the first Origin, I predicted 5 tries in that first Origin.
Yep.
I think there's going to be 8 tries.
Okay.
8 tries.
Hopefully a dry track, Perth.
3 to Queensland, 5 to New South Wales.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking at the moment.
Cool.
My man of the match will be Zach Lomax, which will see him then go on to game 3 and win the Wally Lewis medal
Yep.
from now that I've seen him.
And try scorer Zach Lomax.
And my anytime is going to be Reece Robson.
Ooh, round the rock.
Reece Robson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this time I have a winner.
You do.
Queensland. Score 20-18. I think it'll be close. I'll finally get some points. Man of the match. I'm going Money.
Ooh,
I think he needs to turn it on.
He needs to step up.
Try scorer. I'm going to go Xavier Coates. I think they're going to get that right over the top of To'o. They're going to have to get it right.
They will.
They're going to have to get it right. So they're going to have to get it right sooner rather than later.
Do you want to say it again? They're going to have to get it right.
They're going to have to get it right,
They have
Adrian.
to.
If I say it enough, then I'll convince myself and the listeners.
Put it in the world. They have to get it right. They have
Positive
to get it right.
play. You know what? My favorite thing about this is I know we're doing it before on a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a game soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited for tonight. We haven't
Hell
seen
yeah.
a game in ages.
I know.
Feels like.
Feels like it. It's
4
literally
days.
been, 4 days?
And we've got a Monday game.
Good weekend coming up, bro.
That's nice.
Good weekend.
Yeah, enjoy the doggies game.
Did you give me man of the match? Money?
Money?
And any time?
Money. Yeah.
Score?
Anytime was my Xavier Coates. Man of the match was Money.
Okay, who goes on to win Wally Lewis medal after that? Game 3.
I think it'll be, I'm going to stand up in game 3 from Queensland because I'll come back 2-1. Like Tino or something. Because it's a big
Who
effort.
is it?
It's going to have to be a big effort.
Who is it?
Tino.
Thank you. Put that on the record.
Yeah.
Clip it up.
And if they come back, it's Tino. If they don't, it's Lomax.
I think you're gonna have to win it through the middle, bro. Someone's gonna have to step up.
It'll be Payne Haas or Lomax for sure.
It'll be.
You don't come back from unless Nathan Cleary
Do you
has
know
an
what?
absolute Joey Johns 05
Don't get me wrong,
moment.
but everything's pointing towards Payne Haas.
Yeah,
Barnett
it is.
out.
Of course
He's
it
gonna
is.
step up again. You know he's gonna step up again.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was boring
A
because
win
everyone's
this week
gonna
against Titans?
everyone's gonna go that anyway.
Winning against Titans this week, finally.
That's true. Finally, whoa!
Please.
Mate,
knock wood.
touching
knock
wood.
that, please.
Touching wood.
Big time. Thank you for listening to our Origin 2 special brought to you by the Caxton Street Brewing Co. Enter our giveaway. It's live on Instagram now at bumpout.podcast. Please follow us. Obviously,
Definitely.
follow what you need to do. Follow, like, tag a friend.
Done.
Pretty simple. Pretty easy. And you win a double pass to their watch party on June 18th. What is that? State of Origin 2.
That is it. That is it.
I love wings.
You love
That's
wings?
all I have to say.
I love wings. I love beer.
Wine?
The occasional wine for myself.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic beverages.
Juices?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, please. Does that include pineapple juice?
Of course it does.
It has to,
It has
right?
to. I think they said they had it when I
Non-alcoholic
was there.
beverages?
Yeah, I was there. I had one.
Oh yeah. Make me a fire truck, actually.
Fire truck. I don't
Yeah.
know if they'd have a fire truck, but I'm going to back them and
Make
say
me
yes.
a fire truck.
I'm going to say
They
yes.
can make it. Just a bit of red flavoring.
Exactly. If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram. Go to our giveaway. Also follow us on TikTok. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe and watch us on YouTube. You can watch this episode.
Do it all.
Also, feel free to leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
No
it really
less.
does help push out our podcast up the rankings, out to more potential listeners. Every week we say it. So if you can, takes you 3 seconds. Might even be less.
Literally. Just do us a favor.
It's 2 clicks.
If you know me and you're listening to this and you haven't done it, I will defriend you. All right?
Unfriend?
Defriend, befriend, defriend.
Unfriend.
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 I will unfriend you.
Click the unfriend button in life.
Unfriend in life, delete your number,
Yes.
sack you off.
Yes.
So please do it.
Adrian, have a very successful week.
Thanks, my bro. You too.
Love you, bro.
Love you. Bye.